This is breaking news. An emergency motion has been filed and is going to be heard in the next few hours by a Biden-appointed judge. You've heard of her before, Judge Anna Reyes, who, by the way, is an absolute example of all the unqualified judges Biden appointed based on sex, gender, DEI. Not saying that there's not a lot of great attorneys from special classes, as they would say, but all the ones he picked seem to have been horrible so far, all the way up to the Supreme Court. She's the one who overheard the transgender case and was absolutely defamatory towards the attorneys assigned and the president himself. She's going to hear an emergency lawsuit to try to stop the surge that Trump has put into D.C. Now, D.C. is not a city. It is a federal enclave. And under Section 740 of this Home Rule Act, which was probably an unconstitutional delegation of congressional authority to allow them home rule, but nonetheless it happened. But under that rule, Section 740 allows the president to declare an emergency, and he gets to decide what the emergency is. And so now we got a very biased Judge Anna Reyes, a Biden appointee, who, by the way, has an official misconduct case filed against her by the Trump administration for her absolutely defamatory and unfair biased decision regarding the transgender military ban. In that case, Talbot versus Trump, and that involved a challenge to President Trump's executive order banning the transgender individuals from serving. In March 2025, Judge Reyes issued a nationwide preliminary injunction halting the ban on constitutional grounds. I think it got overturned, but the misconduct that she was alleged to have had was where she was accused of being, quote, hostile and egregious misconduct, unquote, to the attorneys assigned on the government side. That included inappropriate questioning of a DOJ attorney's religious beliefs and a rhetorical exercise intended to embarrass the attorney, asking, quote, what would Jesus would say, unquote, about leaving certain people out of homeless shelters. This judge is completely an activist judge. So I don't know how these judges who are supposed to be randomly assigned these high profile cases, why do the same judges keep getting the same high profile cases? Congress needs to look into this. But in the meantime, let's see how she rules. Is she going to rule like typical Democrats by emotion instead of the law? Or is she actually going to surprise us all and tell DC that they have no case against the president? We'll see. Stay tuned. This has been breaking news from Tater, and you're watching Tater Thoughts.
You're watching Tater Thoughts, the no BS take on current events.